We've been working during the off season to come up with a fundraiser that will help benefit the entire Kewaskum area wrestling program. I'm not sure how many of you guys know that the club youth program significantly helps support the growth of the high school program and financially with some things as well. So we are really looking for this fundraiser to help support the high school level regarding varsity team uniforms and providing gear for the girls, because they didn't really have a whole lot last year, and that program just continues to grow. So that's a big part of this fundraiser as well. We are asking that all high schoolers and youth participants are going to participate in this fundraiser, and we have partnered with West Bend Elevator to be selling one type of salt softener, which is pictured there, and then Krista will go over some of the details of the fundraiser itself.
Sure. So as Katie said, it's just going to be the one. It's for those sellers. It's the blue bag. It is the 40-pound bag with values for salt crystals. That's what it's called. We're only doing one bag. Some people like the iron out kinds, or a couple other people that prefer other ones. Being a first year, we're going to stick with one bag, one type, just to make it easier. Maybe in future years, if this is successful, we'll add some additional ones. It is $10 a bag, and that includes delivery. So it's really important that everybody clears their schedule for Saturday, November 8th, because we will need all hands on deck, especially the wrestlers, moms and dads with trucks and trailers. We'll need all of you guys to help deliver that. We are only delivering to the Kewaskum School District addresses. So that means our community, we're delivering to our community. So it's a unique fundraiser in that really usually we like to have all of the family and friends support us. You may want to consider focusing on your neighbors first. Look at your own road or your own subdivision and try to sell to them first, because that's where we're going to be delivering them. If you choose to sell to Grandma and Grandpa live 30 minutes away, we'll deliver to your house, and then you have to deliver to Grandma and Grandpa 30 minutes away. So just take that into consideration, that you really want to focus on our community. The $10 does include delivery. The cool part about this is if you have a neighbor that may or may not be able to get it into their basement, we deliver to wherever they need it. So if your elderly neighbor wants it in their basement, then we will deliver the bags into their basement, which is a really nice thing, a great community thing that we can provide to our neighbors. Cash or QR code only. We will not be collecting, the money needs to be collected at the time of ordering. We will not be accepting any money upon delivery. We'll assume that when we're delivering, things have already, all of the bags have already been paid. So I'll talk a little bit about the QR code and what that process is. So as you're going door to door or selling, make sure that they're either using the QR code that's attached on your sheet or paying in cash. So we have approximately 38 high school wrestlers and 100 plus youth wrestlers. The goal is to raise about $7,000 with this, which equals 1,892 bags. If the wrestler sells 50 bags, that's our goal. If you sell 50 bags per wrestler, you'll earn a lovely pair of PJ pants, as noted on the screen. If each high school wrestler alone met the 50 goal bag, we would reach our overall total. With the youth participation, this could be a very successful event. So that's just going to be additional funds for the program as a whole. Selling dates start tomorrow, and they will go through Monday, October 20th, and we want to end that. This gives us time to place the orders and organize the delivery by wrestlers on Saturday, November 8th. So delivery date will be November 8th. We're hoping to organize by geographical areas. so that we can send wrestlers out to an area and deliver in an area versus bopping all around the entire community. As I had said, if you choose to sell to somebody outside of the school district, you need to put down a name and an address within the school district. That's where we will be delivering all of them, and then you would have to deliver outside the school district. So we're thinking delivery will be planned from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. or later if needed on November 8th. So please save that date, be available, have your trucks and trailers are ready for that too. We'll be having a sign-up sheet, so if you have a truck or a trailer and you're willing to support us with that, we'll graciously accept. Last thing on here, as you can see on your order form, it looks just slightly different. So obviously customer name, delivery address is on there. We want the phone number of somebody to contact on the day of delivery. So whoever's going to be around or knows about that, because if somebody's not home or we have a question about their order, we want to be able to contact somebody right away on the day of delivery. And then the delivery drop-off location if not home. So if they are out of town or not there, we want to know where do we put the bag. On the porch, behind the house, in the garage, here's the keypad number, in the basement, here's the key. I mean, I doubt it, but whatever, so if, keep it under the overhang or over here, or send it to the neighbor's house, whatever it is. So that's really important to have written out where they want it if they're not on there. And then the quantity and the total amount that's collected. Obviously cash is easy. The QR code, we tried it out today, and so just a couple things with the QR code. You want your customer obviously to scan the QR code. When they get in there, it's gonna prompt them to add their address, and it kind of scans it to make sure they're in delivery proximity of the school district. Otherwise it won't allow you to proceed. So they have to add their address. You would add the number of bags, easy. Customers can pay in there via credit card, Apple Pay, or Google Pay. So if they like to do Apple Pay or Google Pay, that's really great to know as well. And then there's a little screen that right before checkout that says stay in touch, and there's a little toggle button to say sign up. I'd encourage you guys to have the customers click that stay in touch, because it allows us to communicate with them. We can send them then a reminder that says, hey, don't forget, delivery date is tomorrow, we'll be there from such and such time. And if this is really successful, it also gives us access to them next year. Hey, don't forget about our sale. Hey, don't buy some salt in these months because we'll be delivering to you. So if you can encourage them to click that toggle button, that would be great. And then at the very end, when they're completed, it'll say it's a confirmation message, something like this sale is successful for Krista Nielsen. As a wrestler, make sure that you ask to see that confirmation message so that you know that they've paid before you leave. Otherwise, you're gonna have to go back to that house and get that information. Lots of information. What questions do you have that we didn't answer?